Okay, everyone. What happened? What is going? Video start with what? Please have silence, please. I think. What? Yeah. Where is video? Program is working. And why error box?
Sure, I opened the Word file. Right?
That's fine. Connected.
Object-oriented programming using C++. 2020 by Amit Kumar Shukla.
Okay.
CIMAGE Group of Institutions, Patna. Page 1.
Can you
1.1
start
Introduction.
Hindi
As
or
we
in
know
another
that,
language?
object-oriented technique allows users to understand the overall environment which they
So
are
just
attempting
try
to
to do some
model,
new things,
identifying the
Just,
components of the
provide
environment and
Hindi
detailing the
and
relationship
notes on PDF.
that exists
try to
between
read
them
that.
helps to achieve
Okay.
this.
So just add this feature. Okay. I think you can use Google Translator packages there. That will help you. And try to add some languages also. So you can add Hindi language. You can add English language. If possible, you can add your local language also. Yes or no? Means Punjabi, Hindi like this. So that will be very good. Clear? Okay. So you will get, then there will be library of each and every translator. Okay, very good. It's completed. Okay. Yes. Next one. Yes, Alok. You haven't answered me right now. Yes. You haven't completed the project. Why? So, yes. Why? Well, laptop problem is there. Right now you are not having laptop. Why? It's completed, okay, as soon as possible, if possible. And Gulsan,
Yes,
stand
sir.
up. Gulsan,
Yes, sir, I am here.
and Tabrij, and yes, you also. What is his name? Yes, just stand up. Yes, you. Kisan. Yes, stand up. Nikhil is working on the project. Hers, what about you? Have you completed? You have completed. Then what is the problem? Yes. Is there any problem in your project, or it is working fine? So which project you are on? Which project you are working? Yes, tell me. Alexa, same. Just change it. Just change the flavor of the project. Have you seen this kind of student? Yes. Okay. So just message me today. Okay. I will see you next project. Don't try to do same project. Just do it. It's good. But you should have different project also. So, Nikhil, you have to add some features in your project that I have told you that just try to read English as well as just try to read Hindi also and some other language. Also, if possible, just try to add translator feature. Clear? So it will be very good. So if you are making the application, somebody is going to in other country, they can use there. Yes or no? Or just if possible, just try to add some kind of Google Lens feature like this. Google Lens feature. So it will just take the picture, it will just convert it your desired language. So these features you can use. Clear? So common thing you will get everywhere. Common code you will get everywhere. But you have to add some new things, in your project. Then it will be unique. Otherwise, anybody can get. Yes or no? Just try to improve your features in your project. Current, you also have to improve if possible, or just do on another project. And RC side. Yes, sir. Yes. I have already told you to improve your project. And chatbot, Mr. Uttam, just stand up. So what you are doing after that? Yes. So now just one thing. Now I am providing you a big project, and that you have to do in group. Clear? So I think you, Karan, and Ashish can have in a group. Yes or no? You can work together. I think why I am doing this, because after in six sem you are have to work on online. Why you are doing that? Just do right now. So basically what happens when you are going to practice and practice, then what happens? Your project understanding level will be higher compared to other. That's why I am telling you to work on the thing. Unless when you will not work on the project, you will not get the concept even. If you are practice, then you can work on the project. But that's the kind of say the idea. So what we are changing this kind of situation. And Bullet. Yes, sir. Bullet, Saurabh, and Tabriz.
Sir, I'm
You
working
are
with Saurabh.
so which project?
This month, right?
Already done.
No, sir.
Yes, already done. So now you have to
Sir,
work on
You have a sign.
Okay, just one thing. Just Tabriz, I am giving you just take your paper and just write the name of all persons.
all the persons.
Yes, who has worked on the project or working on the project. Write the name. Okay, everyone, you all have laptop. So now we are going to start with the next project, that is called voice-based project. Voice and conversation-based project. Okay, just tell me one thing first. Suppose which kind of work you can perform with the help of voice-based project. Just tell me which kind or where we can use also. Anyone, please suggest.
We can command a system to
Just like face recognition. By using face recognition or by using OpenCV, we can do many projects. Yes, sir. Yes. We can use in many places also. So suppose if you are having voice-based project, then where you can implement it? Just tell me. Yes, you can. IoT is there, IoT.
Yes, sir.
So if you want, suppose if you enter in this room and you will just switch on light and the light will glow. It's a voice-based project because you are going to instruct, you are going to give the command to the system or to the devices, to the machine. So that is called voice. So you can implement. But I think that we should also use some sensors also.
We have to use that another language Raspberry Pi.
Yes.
Raspberry Pi for the
That's
Raspberry Pi.
software using IoT for the Just verify this one.
What does the verify does? That it is just like programming.
But I want to ask them what is the purpose of this project? Just like if I am going to work on face recognition, so we are going to implement attendance system. So if you are working on voice space, we are going to make the Alexa. So what you actually want to do from that project? Just tell me. This is a project. This is a platform from which you can start.
I'm telling that for the sensor, we have to use language that's very fast.
Yes,
which is used in IoT.
Yes, Arduino is also there.
Yes, sir.
Arduino.
Yes, Arduino.
Is also having rich set of sensors. Even I have also worked on the project when I was in this formation. Also, yes,
If we are working on that sensor.
I want to suggest you to work on Zoom, because right now I'm seeing that all students are just switching off the camera and sitting there doing your work as comfortable. So I just want to add some sensor in this Zoom application. So if some object is there, then it will just working, and some objects are just far from that laptop. It will just start alarming. So that will protect. Or yes,
So for that we'll need high quality camera.
not camera. We require sensor. You already having camera, but camera is not in use. Just you are just switching off the camera. But I am telling you that just slide sensor, which will sense the object. If you are sitting in front of the laptop, or you can just keep the distance so it can work. So if you are going far from that laptop, just right now. Possible to study from laptop. I am here at laptop is here. In that case, you are just what you are not reading. You are not in front of the laptop. You can access participation. Allows you. So that you can understand that. Oh, it is not in front of the. Even your camera. This is also can be yes or or one thing you can also do. I suggest you that, especially for interview questions, you can use Alexa based process. You can just set the interview questions. Yes or no? Yes. So just try to work on the voice project like interview preparation questions are should be there. You will just ask, they will just answer. You can also work on that. For the preparation of the student, suppose you and your batchmates are going to attend the interview. You will just open this application. They will ask some questions, required questions. How to introduce yourself, how to answer. Actually, you are from IT sector, then you have to just answer. You just ask what is OOPS concept. They will ask in your examination or interview. You have to assign the answer there. You can take the help of your faculties also for the answer. You can do that one also. Yes, sir. And you can use PDF features from Nikhil. You can use just PDF features. Suppose if I ask you, what is static variable? Clear? So this is the question, and for this what we are doing. You will have a PDF in which all the answers are given of all the questions. Clear? It will just match with the question and again answer it. You will say after telling the questions and what is static variable. Alexa, please answer it. When you will say Alexa answer this, then Alexa will start reading from the PDF. Yes, sir. So you can use all this with Nikhil also. It is possible to do. Yes, anyone? Not possible. Because unless and until you will not think about the project which is not able to do with one person. Actually, you have to do now grouping group also. And you have to work on big projects. Here, and you have to combine the features of all projects. like PDF features you can use, audio books can be used, Alexa can be used. Yes or no? If you are using Google Lens feature, then you have to use camera also. So you have to add all these things in your program. So just try improve. Also, if possible, you can work on Arduino like that. IoT is also there. So to control the lights of this. So just listen to me. When we start projector, then what happens? What we want actually? Switch off these lights. So we will assign light 1, light 2, light 3, light 4, light 5 like this. Yes, sir. And when I will say switch off light 1, then it should be switched off. Yes, sir. These things you can use. For this, we need IoT devices. Yes, sir. So there are so many projects on which you can work. Even one student had worked, on the project, what you can say, blind person for blind person. Yeah, there's BSc. Blind person is quite stupid. The student tried to implement the sensor. So if suppose he is blind and he is walking on the street, if some objects are coming in front of him, so just alarm it. Just say that some object is there, and then just you can just change the direction. So this things also can. Even you have seen the playing car of childs.
Yes, sir.
They are just going, and when they sense that there is some object in front of it, just change the direction. So that thing also can be used. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So these objects you can work. Even just see whatever you are doing. Objective what should be there? You have to just give some solution to the problem. In which kind of problem you have to provide the solution? Anyone? Real world problem. So whatever you are learning, even in programming C or C++ or Java, any programming language you are learning, just you have to provide a solution of real world problem. Oh, Risu is also present. Yes, tender research. So what about your project also? What's that? Just have you implemented Google feature? Google feature, Wikipedia feature, or browser features? Just implemented browser feature. Okay, now you can add one more thing that if you are using this, you can start mailing the start email, and you can type email also. You can just send it. You can also use WhatsApp features. It will just open your WhatsApp and then start sending the message. Okay, so you can all just enlist whatever features your project is having. Just enlist all this. While just explaining all these things, you have to say that. There is a proverb in which padha chada ke bolna. So whenever you are going to whenever you are going to explain your project, just try to use unique things of what you do. So this padha chada ke bolna. Yes, use that. What about all this? Open your laptop, type to your right side. And what about you? You all? Yes.
So my autopilot not.
Autopilot.
Yes, sir. Again and again it keep access. I've installed it.
Okay, next one. Listen, yes, Trevor. So just listen to me. For next project, I am giving you some important information. First of all, you all have to install what? I think those who have completed the project, they should also listen to me very carefully. So this is not the end of the era. You have to just start. Done. Okay, now see. First thing, install part. So I think Tamil is already confused which subject is going on. You always. That's the install. So basically, right now we are working on machine learning. So install Python 3.6.0 on. Just listen to me. Okay, just type in Google Python 3.6.0. You will get the link. The first link you have to just open, and there you will, if you will scroll down.
So why install it?
Yes.
Why install it?
Yes, very good question. Actually, just listen to me. Some of the library that we will use in Google Assistant or Alexa based project only works on it does not support on the above versions of the Python. That's why. Clear? And there's no problem. You can install multiple Python in your system at the same time. According to your project, you can just create a new project option is there, and you can change over there. There is an option to change, interpret. Anytime you can change this. Anytime you can change. So now see, install second thing part. You have to install some important libraries. There, the first one is, just listen to me. A speech recognition is there. A speech recognition. And here you will get the Python. Clear? Next, you will have to install PYTESX3. Python text to speech. Text to speech and version 3. Python text to speech. This will help you. Means what happens when you will ask your Alexa. So who is Modi, suppose, or who is Narendra Modi? Then what it will do? It will just take the text from where? From where? Wikipedia, and it will just start reading. So text to speech. Text to speech. Next, you have to install iAudio. Actually, it do not directly use, but it will help speech recognition to enable the microphone. Clear? This will help speech recognition library to enable the. So basically, it is a driver. It is a driver that helps speech recognizer to enable the microphone. Clear? So I think 3, 4, and 5th one. Then you have to install PyWatt. Basically, it is WhatsApp. This is used for WhatsApp. Next, you have to use Wikipedia. What we have to use? Wikipedia. I think this is placed there. Yes, Wikipedia. Next one, you have to install. So we have already installed PYTESX3 speech recognition. Date and time is already installed in your library, so no need to install all these things. Wikipedia. Yes, if you want to get some jokes from Alexa jokes, he will start, or he or she, whoever start telling you some jokes, predefined jokes. That's why you can use what? Jokes. Next, 8th number. One more feature that I told you to implement, Google feature. So if you will search this, so Google will start searching it, and it will give you the result on browser. Yes or no? So just for this, you have to use what? Google search also. So Google search library is also there, and there is the Python. There is Python. Always remember. Google search library Python. Clear? So all this library you all have to install in your system. Which one? Which one? This is Python. You are using 3.60. Not ever installed. Okay, you have to just change the version. Just let me write all the versions. Okay, just write it. I'll just help you. Because as I told you that Python is changing each and every day, So yes, very fluctuating, you can see, a dynamic language. So basically, there are so many versions of it, even 3.6 also. Just confirm that you are using 3.6.0 or not. But just let me help you. Okay, so now we are starting from the slide. Everyone, please write it. So let's start by audio. By audio, you have to install 0.2.11. 0.2.11. Clear? Next, you will have to install speech recognition 3.8.1. 3.8.1. Clear? Next, you will have to install PyJokes. Yes. So PyJokes is already 0.6.0. 0.6. Here. Next. Yes, 2.9.0. Where is? Actually, audio is not this. This is audio. 0.2.1. And then you have to install 2.90. This is the latest one. Okay. Next, 5 watt kit. 3.2. 5 watt kit. 3.2. Next, Wikipedia is there. 1.4.0. 1.4.0. Also, you have to install Google. Just search for Google Python, like you will get the latest version. Okay, just install all this. Yeah. I find then you have to pay 53,000 plus. 55 plus. I find then the difference will be about 55. Just write it down, everyone. Please install all these things. Clear? I will share this project in your group, and you all have to work on it. I will also explain the process. Okay, so what will be the steps to use this? Yes, everyone, just tell me how you will implement this project. Just tell me, anyone? Anyone? How you will implement this project? Anyone? So first of all, you have to what? You have to start your program when whenever you will start your program, your microphone will be started. Yes, yes, sir. Then only you can give the command. Otherwise, there's no option. So whenever you are just going to run the command, speech recognition will help you to create the object of it. Clear? And that object will call this function. Means speech recognition object will help this function. And this will help you to start the microphone. This will start the microphone. So there is init function inside it. There is init function inside it that will help you to start microphone. And when you will stick something, they will start recognizing. So there is a recognizer inside this. So you have to enable the recognizer. Okay, inside speech recognition. This I will show you. It's like it means like or return all these things.
No, sir. No, sir.
Just write it. Where is the laptop? So I think yes, you will also message me. I will also. Always yes, but we have to complete. $27. Already what about you and two? What is on it? What about only back? But where's the laptop? First time project. Where's your laptop? Not having. What was this one? Shutdown is made. Yes, what is your name? So you all, those you all have two messages. I will share something. Here, you all have. I want at least one platform each and every. You and you especially, and you are all given. You all have to work. Please suggest some ideas so that we can work.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
What about that?
Yes, sir. Put it back. Yes. Yes, the latest version you have to. Just search on Google. You will get the details of that. One more thing, just listen to me. You know, in Python, for each task you will have a library. So if you want to search for the library, just write the purpose. Suppose I am going to write suppose I have to use Google search property in our system, in our project. I will just write Python library for Google search. Here you will get the link. The first link will give you the required library. So in this way you can search any library. Any features you will have, you will get from this. Even phone number is also there. Location is also there. There are so many libraries are present in Python. That's why Python is very, very important. PDF only the PDF. Site translate the language. It's completed, everyone? Yes. So, suppose you have already installed. Suppose you have already installed each and every language. Here, then you have to import it. How you will import? Just you have to write import. Like suppose we are going to use speech recognition. So you will write like this: speech recognition. Okay. And suppose I am going to use alias. Alias means what? Or the simply you can say suppose Subham. Subham is what is the full name? Full name? Subham. Only? Yes, anyone is having last name?
Yes.
Yes.
5%.
Okay. So what is your pet name in your home? Yes, anyone? Actually, someone is having bit to sit to like this. So just like this called alias. Or simply you can say like this, if someone is having God of Pratap Singh, suppose someone is having name like God of Pratap Singh, even my friend was there. Also we all used to say that GPS. So time is over now. No, now it is. So GPS is what? Short form. So similarly we can use SR. Clear? Okay, we will discuss it next time.